I gotta do more Monday mornings like this. This is much better than the average Monday morning.
That's true.
I'll even take the bug bites.
Yeah.
I'm willing to make that trade-off.
Overwork emails.
Yeah. Well, our adventure begins. 3 days and change on the Tahoe Rim Trail. We're at the Tahoe City Transit Center, about to catch a bus, only to find that there's a sign posted that the one bus route that we were gonna take is canceled for the season. So we're waiting on our Lyft driver to show up. It'll be almost an hour shuttle over to the opposite side of the lake, and then a start at, I don't know, 6:30 p.m. or something like that, and we'll see how far we can get before dark, but it should at least be nice scenery once we get over there. And then we got the next 3 days of hiking.
That's why they call it an adventure.
That's right. We're starting off with a change of plans the second we arrived. An hour-long Lyft ride later, we made it with
Thank you, everyone.
2-ish hours to sunset, and I don't know, 9 miles to go. We'll see. I think that is definitely going to be testing our pace, but yeah, it's right.
We'll figure it out.
We got giant sandwiches and small sandwiches.
We were just chatting about how this is only the second time that I've gone backpacking, and the first time was just a little trail run, 5-mile round trip thing, so it's a little bit of a leap from that, but we'll see how it goes.
5 miles, 65 miles. I really don't see the difference. It's a few more miles.
Next stop, PCT.
Two hours in to our evening hike, and probably about 2/3 of the way to our campsite. Just about catching sunset here, so we'll be pulling in probably just as it's getting dark, but I would say worth it to get a head start on the weekend and also get a nice cool hike up on this ridge line with we'll call it decent scenery, looking down on the lake. Made it by about, what, 9:45 or so?
Yeah.
Pretty good timing. Only about, I don't know, 30 minutes of hiking in the real dark, which isn't too bad. Plenty of space available to camp, and definitely ready for bed.
Tight little squeeze in here.
Mm-hmm. When they say two-person tent, they mean two small to medium-sized people and not a lot else. How was night number 1?
Didn't sleep very well, but that's typically the case, so we'll see if another 20+ miles can make me actually sleep today.
Higher hopes for night number 2.
But until then, coffee.
Coffee indeed.
Woo! Oh god. It all comes out at once. That's what she said.
Yeah, buddy. Only 98 miles to go. We're out here on the race course, a couple miles into day 2, and there's a trail ultra going on. So every few minutes, we've got a gung-ho trail runner going way quicker than us coming by, which is pretty cool. It's pretty neat to watch them. I think, I don't know, 20 or 30 miles into it already probably, and most of them looking pretty good. Well, they ran 100 miles, you ran less than 100 feet. We'll call it even. Oh, look at all those delicious beverages. $10 for a cup.
Yeah.
We're 10.5 miles in for today, and it's been pretty hot. A lot of time in the sun, and we came across a little stream, and we're a couple of homeless people bathing here. Her in particular. Yeah, but it feels good taking a break, cooling off a little bit in the nice cold mountain water. Tend to know when you're close to a road and parking lot, then suddenly there are lots of stray 5-year-olds, people wearing jeans and Crocs and carrying an empty water bottle. Those are telltale signs that you're almost back in civilization, and this is no exception here at the Mount Rose trailhead area. Close one. Near disaster. And we made it to a campsite for Saturday night at 18.3 miles, about 3,000 feet of climbing. So moderately big day. And we have this cool campsite all to ourselves, overlooking a view down into the valley in Nevada. And we're gonna set up the tent just in case it still rains on us, and then make some food, and then probably fall asleep at 7:30.
That's the plan.
Break. So Lauren's been using my backpack that I got at the New Zealand version of Walmart for about $45 in 2008. Came across some gems. Ooh, Domino's pizzas. Oh, it expired 16 years ago. Do you think they'll still accept it?
I think so. I think so. It's just cool.
Good morning, everybody. From somewhere next to Mount Rose. It's our lovely morning sunrise. Not a bad Sunday morning. Got a 7 a.m. start, and it is already way too hot for 7 a.m. So hopefully we can get up off this east-facing sunny ridge soon. And then a lot of the rest of the trail is more or less downhill. So now that I've ignorantly said that, I'm sure we'll be surprised by numerous uphills. But that's sort of how it goes. But otherwise, it's a beautiful morning.
Right there.
The trail's there, yeah.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Is that the high point on the TRT? Top of Relay Peak. 10,000 and something feet. I don't know. Man, is it a nice morning. For a mid-morning pit stop at Gray Lake for water, a bath, and maybe some food. That is just instantly numbing. Oh my god, that's cold. Oh. That is an ice bath, for sure. Whew. Well, we climbed back up from Grays Lake, back onto the Tahoe Rim Trail. It was a pretty easy climb back up, and you're rewarded with this incredible view of the lake, which, man. Boom. New steak. Not bad. Well, we dropped down off the ridge, back down into the pine forest here, which, as nice as it was with the views of Lake Tahoe up there, it's also kind of nice being back down here, at least partially in the shade. Feels pretty good because it's kind of the middle of the day and it is hot. Whew. Well, we're about 3.5 miles shy of Brockway Summit, and you can see where we started, which was more or less over there at Spooner Summit, gone all along here, way back there a ways that you can't see, all the way to where we are here. We're making our way down here, Brockway somewhere around there, up and over a couple more hills, and ending at Tahoe City somewhere back there-ish tomorrow. We are 18 miles into our day, just crossed Brockway Summit. Thank you to Strangers Unknown for leaving bottles of water there to help top us off. And the plan now is to try to bang out a few more miles before finding a suitable campsite to call it a night. And then get up early tomorrow and polish off the last few. That tree is how my legs feel right now. We're rolling into camp on Sunday night. 21.6 miles for the day. 2,600 feet of climbing, 4,800 feet of descending. Pretty big day. Those last couple miles were a bit of a slog, and we're both feeling the cumulative effect of 50 miles in the last 48 hours. So it is pretty much going to be dinner, sitting on our butts, and then going to sleep as soon as our bodies will be willing to do so. And then we just go one more day tomorrow. Hello? You ready for the worst sound of the day? Ow. It hurts. Good morning from the final day of the trip. A little bit of a mosquito situation on this last morning to welcome us on our 36th and 33rd birthdays here out in the wilderness. Waking up still tired, sore, grimy, sticky, dusty, and now riddled with insect bites. So, you know, we're off to a good start in our remaining 15 or so miles today.
The creek won't be bumpy when we get there.
No, they usually, they're like cats, they don't like water. Just did a little stop at Watson Creek, our last water stop until we're done. Did a little bit of preventive maintenance, ibuprofen, tape, filling up water, coating ourselves again in DEET. We should be good to go. Now we're rocking, he said confidently as they charge ahead. But we have a nice morning and the sun is slowly driving the mosquitoes away. So we're heading in the right direction now, I think. Happy birthday, dear.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, so adorable.
Get out of here.
Decided it was a good spot for a little morning coffee. Cheers. Oh,
It's too hot.
too hot, too hot, too hot. Now we good. So I know what you're saying. You're saying, Will, it's you and your lovely wife's birthday. What did you do for her other than take her on a grueling 65-mile backpacking trip where you get sweaty, you get gross, you get dirty, you get blisters, you get eaten by mosquitoes, you get sunburn, you get crappy sleep. You didn't even get her presents, a birthday cake, sing her a song, or anything like that. To which I say, hey, slow your roll there, Captain. We're 55 miles into the shindig, and I've been lugging birthday cake the entire way just for my special someone.
Do you have any candles?
Let's not get all uppity about it.
All right, let's see.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, it's good. It's good stuff.
There you go.
2 thumbs up.
See, guys, that's all you got to do for your wife. That's what we learned here today.
Had some coffee, had some birthday cake. Ready to knock out these last 12 or 13 miles. Have some nice clean clothes at the end of it.
Depending which sign you listen to, we have somewhere between 12 or 14 or 13 or maybe 15 or maybe 11 miles left.
Worst case scenario is I'm just planning to barrel roll down this hill to the car.
It looks soft. It's very green, uncharacteristically green for California in midsummer. Well, we're probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 miles from Tahoe City, and the stretch from Mount Watson down here, it's actually been really nice, kind of lush pine forests, mostly pretty cruisy walking. However, I can tell by the head down, focused, no nonsense pace that Lauren is leading us with this morning that visions of double bacon cheeseburgers basket of onion rings, and a tall, frosty pint of IPA are beginning to dominate the brainwaves, and only a couple hours separates us from that reality. So I got a feeling we're gonna make quick work of these next few miles. Did you have something to add, dear?
Nope, just exactly what you said.
Well, that's a wrap. 65 miles in about 68 hours or so, from Friday evening till early Monday afternoon, back to Tahoe City. A little sore, I would say, just the right amount of discomfort and suffering for the proper balance of type 1 and type 2 fun. Lauren had some minor foot issues today, but barreled right through it like a champ. And I think we managed to get out of this whole experience without me permanently ruining backpacking for her.
I'll be back.
So we're gonna call it a win. But for now, it's food, beer, eventually shower, and maybe soaking feet in an ice bath kind of schedule. But a great time overall. Until next time.